Now the first question you had was find the area of this triangle and check whether it's a right angle triangle. To check whether it's a right angle triangle, we need to know the sides. So that is what we'll do first. I'll name this coordinate as A, B and C. So now first I'll find AB. AB equal to root of x2 minus x1, that is x2 minus x1. So 2 minus of minus 2 whole square plus y2 minus y1, that is minus 2 minus 1 whole square. So what do we get? 2 minus of minus 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 square is 16. Minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3 square is plus 9. So we get root of 25, that is 5 units. Next we'll find BC. BC equal to again root of x2 minus x1, that is 5 minus of minus 2 whole square plus y2 minus y1, that is 2 minus 1 whole square. So what do we get? 5 minus of minus 2, 5 plus 2, 7 square, 49 plus 2 minus 1, 1 square is 1. So we get root of 50. Now we cannot leave it like this. We have to simplify. So taking prime factorization, 25, 5, 5, 5, 1. So there is one pair of 5 which will come out and this 2 will remain in. So it will become 5 root 2 units. Then we'll find AC. So AC equal to root of x2 minus x1. So 5 minus 2 whole square plus y2, that is 2 minus y1, that is minus 2 whole square. So what do we get? 5 minus 2, 3. 3 square is 9 plus 2 minus of minus 2, 2 plus 2, 4. 4 square is 16. So we get root 25, which is nothing but 5 units. Right? Now we got this has 5 units, this has 5 units and this has 5 root 2 units. Let us check whether it satisfies Pythagoras theorem. So since these two are equal, I'll take AB square plus AC square, that is equal to 5 square plus 5 square, that is equal to 25 plus 25, 50, right, which is equal to BC square. Because 5 root 2 square is, if you take 5 root 2 square, it becomes 25 into 2, 50. So this, since we got AB square plus AC square equal to BC square, it is a right angle triangle where BC is the hypotenuse. So BC is the hypotenuse and we got A over here. Now AC is 5, AB is 5. This is 5 root 2. Now to find area of this triangle, you don't have to use formula for area of this triangle directly. Since this is a right angle triangle, what happens? AB becomes the height and AC is the base. So area of ABC will be equal to half into base into height, which is nothing but half into 5 into 5, which becomes 25 by 2 or 12.5 square units. So what is the answer? 25 by 2 or 12.5 square units. Alright guys, the next question was, they are given us two opposite vertices of a square and we have to find the other two vertices. So I'll take this as A, this as B, this as C and this as D. Let this be x1, y1 and let this be x2, y2. So now for this we have to use distance formula, right? Now AB will be equal to BC, right? Because all sides of a square are equal. So we get AB equal to BC, right? So applying distance formula for AB, it is root of x2 minus x1, that is x1 minus 7 square plus y2 minus y1, that is y1 minus 6 whole square, equal to root of BC. So I'll take again this as x2 y2 and this as x1 y1. So x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now squaring both sides, these two will get cancelled. What do I get? x1 minus 7 whole square, it's of the form a minus b whole square. So I'll get x1 square plus 49 minus 14x1 plus again this is of the form a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. So this will be equal to this x1 minus 3 whole square, again of the form a minus b whole square a square plus b square minus 2ab plus a minus b whole square. So a square plus b square minus 2ab. Right? So now what happens? x1 square will cancel, y1 square will cancel. Right? Now simplifying on this side, I get minus 14x1 minus 12y1 plus 49 plus 36, 9 plus 6, 15, 4 plus 4, 85 equal to minus 6x1 minus 4y1, then 9 plus 4 plus 13, right? Now I'll transpose everything on one side. I'll transpose these values on one side. So I'll get minus 14x1 plus 6x1 minus 12y1 plus 4y1 equal to 13 minus 85. So I'll get minus 14 plus 6 is minus 8x1 minus 8y1 equal to 13 minus 85. So 85 minus 13, we get 270 minus 72. I can take 8 common, so I get minus x1 minus y1 equal to minus 72. Actually, I can take minus 8 common. So I'll take minus 8 common, I'll get x1 plus y1 equal to x1 plus y1 here. So x1 plus y1 equal to minus 72 by minus 8. Minus minus sign cancels, 9s are. So what did I get? x1 plus y1 equal to 9. This is what I got. So guys, now we got this equation. What we'll be doing is, okay, now I'll draw this diagonal. This is 90 degrees, hence it's a right angle triangle. So what do we get? AB square plus BC square. AB square plus BC square will be equal to AC square, right? So now again substituting and putting distance formula for AB square. Again x2 minus x1, that is x1 minus 7 whole square plus y2 minus y1, that is y1 minus 6 whole square. So this whole square, right? Distance formula AB whole square plus BC whole square. So it will be root of BC. So x1 minus 3 whole square plus y1 minus 2 whole square will be equal to root of AC. So 7 minus 3 whole square plus 6 minus 2 whole square, and this whole square. So square and square root, square and square root, square and square root will cancel. What do we get? x1 minus 7 whole square. Again we have to use a minus b whole square formula. So x1 square plus 49 minus 14x1 plus y1 minus 6 whole square, y1 square plus 36 minus 12y1 plus x1 minus 3 whole square, x1 square minus plus 9 minus 6 minus 6 x1 plus y1 minus 2 whole square, y1 square plus 4 minus 4 y1 will be equal to 7 minus 3 whole square, that is 4 square, 16 plus 6 minus 2 whole square, that is 4 square, that is 16, right? So now what do we get? x1 square plus x1 square, we get 2x1 square, right? These two we have done. Then y1 square plus y1 square, we get plus 2y1 square. Now minus 14x1 minus 6x1 minus 14x1 minus 6x1 minus 20x1. Then we have minus 12y1 minus 4y1, that is minus 16y1. Then we have 49 plus 36, that is 85. 85 plus 9, 94. 94 plus 4 is 98 equal to, this is 32. Now I'll transpose this on one side. Now here we found that x1 plus y1 equal to 9, which means I can substitute x1 will be equal to 9 minus y, sorry it is y1, 9 minus y1. So I can substitute x1 as 9 minus y1 in this. So guys, now we have 2x1 square plus 2y1 square minus 20x1 minus 16y1. So we'll get plus 98 minus 32. So we'll get plus 66 equal to 0. Now if you can observe, I can take 2 common from everything. So 2x1 square plus y1 square minus 10x1 minus 8y1 plus 33 equal to 0. When I transpose this 2 on that side, it becomes 0 by 2, that is 0 itself. So this will become like this. Now from this equation we have x1 plus y1 equal to 9. So how much is y1? 9 minus x1, right? I'll substitute that now. So I have x1 square plus 9 minus x1 square minus 10x1 minus 8, 9 minus x1 plus 33 equal to 0. So opening the brackets now, x1 square plus 9 minus x1, a minus b whole square formula, a square that is 9 square that is 81 plus b square that is x1 square minus 2ab. So it becomes minus 18x1 minus 10x1. So minus 8 into 9 minus 72 plus 8x1 plus 33 equal to 0. So now x1 square plus x1 square, 2x1 square. Then we have minus 18x1 minus 10x1 minus 28x1. Then minus 28x1 plus 8x1 minus 20x1. So that is done. Now what is left? 81 minus 72 is 9. 9 plus 33 is 42 equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. I can divide both sides by 2, right? Because everything is divisible by 2. So I'll get x1 square minus 10x1 that is plus 21 equal to 0. Now I'll split the middle term. Now splitting the middle term for this, when you multiply you should get 21 into 1, that is 21. When you add you should get minus 10. So the two numbers minus 3 and minus 7. So I'll substitute now x1 square minus 3x1 minus 7x1 from here plus 21 equal to 0. So what do we get? x1 is common, so I can write x1 minus 3, which means here also I should get x1 minus 3 equal to 0. So what do I have to take common? Minus 7. So we get x1 minus 7 into x1 minus 3 equal to 0, which means x1 minus 7 equal to 0 and x1 minus 3 equal to 0, which means x1 is equal to 7 and x1 is equal to 3. Now we got values of x1 as 7 and 3. So when x1 equal to 7, what will be y1? From here 9 minus 7, so y1 will be 2. And when x1 is equal to 3, what will be y1? Y1 will be 9 minus 3, that is 6. So we have found both the coordinates. So one coordinate will be 7, 2 and the other coordinate will be 3, 6. Guys, the next problem, what they told you was P and Q are point of trisections of line joining 2, 1 and 5, minus 8. I'll mark it as A and B. And then they have said point P lies on this line and we have to find the value of K. So before that we have to find the value of point P, right? So we do not have to find the value of Q. Why? Because they have not asked it. They have only asked us to find the value of K. And since P is lying on this, we just need to know the coordinates of P. Alright, so since this is trisection 1 is to 1 is to 1, so this much will be 2, this much will be 1 and this much will be 2. So what is the ratio it's dividing in? 1 is to 2. So to find x and y for this, what will be x coordinate? M x2, that is 1 into 5 plus n x1, that is 2 into 2 by 1 plus 2. Similarly, y coordinate will be m into y2, that is 1 into minus 8 plus n into y1, that is 2 into 1 by 1 plus 2. So what does this become? 1 into 5, 5 plus 4 by 3. So that is equal to 9 by 3. So 3. So we got x coordinate as 3, right? Similarly here, what do we get? 1 into minus 8 plus 2 by 3. Minus 8 plus 2 is minus 6 by 3, which is minus 2. So y coordinate is minus 2. Now since we got x and y coordinates for this, they have told it lies on the point P, which means what? X and y values of this will satisfy this equation. So substituting 2 into x, that is 3, minus y into minus y, that is minus of minus 2 plus k equal to 0. It will satisfy this equation since this point is lying on this. So we get 6 minus of minus 2 plus 2 plus k equal to 0. So 6 plus 2, 8 plus k equal to 0. So k equal to minus 8. Right guys, the next question is, you have to show that these A, B, C, D are vertices of a rhombus. A very simple problem, you just have to show that all four sides are equal. So we'll start with AB. AB equal to root of x2 minus x1, that is minus 5 minus of minus 3 whole square plus y2 minus y1. So minus 5 minus 2 whole square. So what do we get? Root of minus plus. So minus 5 plus 3 minus 2 square 4. Minus 5 minus 2 minus 7 square plus 49. So we get root 53 units. Right? We cannot simplify this further. Same way, BC will be equal to root of, I'll take this as y2 minus x2 minus x1, that is 2 minus of minus 5 whole square plus y2 minus y1, that is minus 3 minus of minus 5 whole square. So what do we get again? 2 minus of minus 5, 2 plus 5, 7 square, that is 49. Minus 3 minus of minus 5, minus 3 plus 5, so minus 2 square plus 4. Again this is root 53 units. Similarly guys, if you find the value of DC and AD, you will get root 53 units. So you have shown you will show all four sides are equal and continue. Alright guys, the next question was, center of a circle is 2a comma a minus 7 and it passes through point, the circle passes through point 11 comma minus 9 and its diameter is 10 root 2 square units. You have to find the value of a. Now what is this? From center of a circle to this is radius. What is diameter? 2 times of radius. So 2 times of a, and I'll mark the center as O. 2 times of AO will be the diameter, right? Because this is the radius. So 2 times of this will be equal to diameter, that is 10 root 2. So now 2 into AO is, I'll take this as x2, y2, x2 minus x1, that is 11 whole square plus y2, that is a minus 7 minus of minus 9, that is y1 whole square equal to 10 root 2. Now I'll transpose this 2 on the other side. What do I get? It will become by 2 here, and here I'll get 2a minus 11 whole square. So a minus b whole square formula, 4a square plus 121 minus 44a plus, we have here a minus 7 minus of minus 9 plus 9. So we get a minus 7 plus 9, a plus 2 whole square equal to 5 root 2, because I transpose this 2 on the other side. Now I'll square on both sides. So this square and this square root cancel. So what do I get? 4a square plus 121 minus 44a plus a plus 2 whole square, a square plus 4 plus 4a equal to this whole square will become 25 into 2, that is 50. 5 root 2 whole square is 5 square into root 2 square. So 25 into 2, 50. Now 4a square plus a square, 5a square minus 44a plus 4a minus 40a, right? Then plus 121 plus 4 plus 125 equal to 50. Now I can divide the whole thing by 5. I can divide both sides by 5, right? So I'll get a square minus 8a plus 25 equal to 10, right? Is that right? Okay. Now I bring 10 on this side. I'll get a square minus 8a plus 25 minus 10 plus 15 equal to 0. Now it's a quadratic equation. Split the middle term. When you multiply, you should get first into last. that is 15, and when you add you should get what is in middle, that is minus 8. So what do we get? Minus 3 and minus 5. So here it becomes a square minus 3a minus 5a plus 15 equal to 0. What is common in these two? A is common, so I'll get a minus 3 from here, which means here also I should get a minus 3 equal to 0. So what should I take common? Minus 5. So I get a minus 5 into a minus 3 equal to 0, which means a minus 5 equal to 0 and a minus 3 equal to 0, which means I get a equal to 5 and a equal to 3. Alright guys, the next problem, they have said find the angle subtended by this line on the origin, and they have said the ends are 10, 0 and 0, 10. Actually this is a very simple problem, you don't even have to use any formulas. What will be distance AO? AO is x2 minus x1, right, which is 10 minus 0, which is equal to 10 units, right? And what is BO? BO is equal to y2 minus y1, that is if I take this as y2 and this as y1, so this will be equal to again 10 minus 0, that is 10 units. Now we have this as 10 units, this as 10 units. All we need to find is distance AB. AB equal to root of x2 minus x1, that is 10 minus 0 whole square plus y2 minus y1, 0 minus 10 whole square. So this will become AB equal to root 10 square 100 plus 10 square minus 10 square, again it is plus 100. So we get AB equal to root 200, which is AB equal to 10 root 2 units. Now if you observe, what is AO square plus BO square? AO square plus, so what, AB is 10 root 2, so AB square will be how much? AB square will be 10 root 2 whole square, that is 200, right? 100 into 2, yeah, 200 square units. So now AO square plus BO square, if we do it, what do we get? 10 square plus 10 square, that is 100 plus 100 equal to 200, which is equal to AB square. So we have got AO square plus BO square equal to AB square, which means this is a right angle triangle, right angle at O. Since this is the hypotenuse, this angle will be 90 degrees. Alright guys, now the next question they have said is midpoint of line joining 3, 4 and k, 7 is x, y. And they have told us 2x plus 2y plus 1 equal to 0, right? And we have to find the value of k. It looks very complicated, but it's a very simple problem. Now this is midpoint. So using midpoint formula, can we find the value coordinates of a? X is what? x1 plus x2 by 2, that is 3 plus k by 2 in this case. And y is what? 4 plus 7 by 2, that is 11 by 2. So we got x equal to 3 plus k by 2 and y equal to 11 by 2. Now all we have to do is substitute in this formula, right? So 2 into x, that is 3 plus k by 2 plus 2 into y, that is 11 by 2 plus 1 equal to 0. 2 and 2 cancels, and here also 2 and 2 will cancel. We'll get 3 plus k plus 11 plus 1, 12 equal to 0. So we get k plus 15 equal to 0, which means k equal to minus 15. Alright guys, now the last problem, they have asked you the ratio in which this line divides the line joining 1, 3 and 2, 7. Alright, now since you don't know the ratio, what do? We assume it is k is to 1, right? Now how do we find x coordinate of this? So x coordinate of this, m into x2, that is k into 2, 2k, plus n into x1, that is 1 into 1, 1 by k plus 1, right? This is our x coordinate. What is our y coordinate? K into y2, that is 7k, plus 1 into y1, that is 3 by k plus 1. So what do we have the coordinates as? We have the coordinates as 2k plus 1 by k plus 1, and we have 7k plus 3 by k plus 1. So these are the coordinates. But what have they said? This line is the thing which is cutting, which means this point has to lie on this line, which means when we substitute these x and y coordinates in this, it should satisfy the equation. So what do we get? 3 into x, but x is 2k plus 1 by k plus 1. So plus y, but what is y? 7k plus 3 by k plus 1 minus 9 equal to 0. So now opening brackets, I'll get 6k plus 3 by k plus 1 plus 7k plus 3 by k plus 1 equal to, I'll transpose 9 on the other side, I'll get equal to 9. Now LCM is k plus 1 itself, so we don't have to worry. So here we get 6k plus 3 plus 7k plus 3 equal to 9. Now I'll transpose this over here, and here we have 6k plus 7k, 13k plus 3 plus 6 equal to, when I transpose this, it becomes 9 into k plus 1. So it will become 9k plus 9. Now 9k I'll transpose on this side, 6 on the other side. So I get 13k minus 9k equal to 9 minus 6. So 13k minus 9k is 4k equal to 3. So k equal to 3 by 4. So we got our value of k as 3 by 4. So since this is of k is 3 by 4, the ratio is 3:4. Very simple problem, guys. Actually, all you have to do was substitute. Don't get confused. Whatever you have, you try to manipulate. You have these two, so you just try to find x and y coordinate in these terms. And since they have told, see, they have given you two things. There is a reason they have given you two things. That is why I didn't need to find the exact coordinates. I found the coordinates in terms of k and then substituted it here, because I knew that I would find the value of k when I substitute it here. So I hope you have understood coordinate geometry properly. It is a very, very easy topic, but the main thing is you have to be careful when you're doing the calculation, the plus signs, minus signs, the squares, when you're taking squares. Don't be in a hurry, because sometimes a minus b whole square, you write it as a square minus b square. So such mistakes, don't do it. Just be careful. But as far as the concept is concerned, I hope you have understood it very well.